What does off mean as a preposition? That's what Tamas from Hungary wants to know, and that's what we're doing on this learner's question. Now, off! That's it. If you have a question for Learner's Questions, you can email us on learning.english@bbc.co.uk. And don't forget, at the end of this episode, there is a full summary slide. So make sure to check it out. Off can be a preposition of position or movement. It is the opposite of on. So we put something on the table or we take it off the table. For example, I got on the bus and took off my clothes. Then the bus driver shouted at me. So I put on my clothes and I got off the bus. Off can mean near, depending on the context, and we often combine it with the word just. For example, I live on an island just off the coast of England. My house is just off English Avenue. If you have a question for Learner's Questions, there's the email, learning.english@bbc.co.uk. And don't forget, at the end of this video, there is a full summary slide. Off can describe a time not at work or school, usually because of illness, unusual circumstances, or a holiday. And note, we do not say off from work or school, just off work or school. One preposition is enough. For example, John's ill, so he's off school today. It's a good thing we're all off next week. He can recover during the holiday. We also have lots of expressions with off. If you're off color, you're ill. If you're off balance, you're not ready. If you're off duty, you're not working. And you can do something on the off chance, which means you do something just in case something that you hope for happens. For example, on the off chance that your flight arrives early, I will come to the airport early to meet you. Finally, off is used in lots of phrasal verbs, so here are 3. If you put something off, you postpone it. If you polish off food, you eat it really quickly. And if you knock off, you finish work. For example, that's the end of this Learner's Questions video. It's time for me to knock off. Thank you very much for your question, Tamas. I hope the answer was useful. If you have a question for Learner's Questions, you can email us on learning.english@bbc.co.uk. And don't forget, as soon as I've finished talking, there is a full summary slide. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time on Learner's Questions. Bye, everybody.